Today we're going to take a tour of Balboa Park. We'll start at the south end of the park by the Aerospace Museum, then make our way to the Spreckels Organ Pavilion, the Prado, the Plaza de Panama, the Botanical Building, the Fleet Science Center, and more. Balboa Park is a 1,200-acre cultural park in San Diego, California. It's known for its gardens, museums, theaters, shops, and restaurants, and the world-famous San Diego Zoo. The site was set aside for public use in 1835. Balboa Park's signature architecture was developed to coincide with the 1915 Panama, California Exposition. The exposition celebrated the opening of the Panama Canal and was an effort to help improve local commerce and put San Diego on the map as the first American port city north of Panama. The park is named after Vasco Núñez de Balboa, the first European to reach the Pacific Ocean by crossing Central America. It's designed in a Spanish Baroque with Spanish colonial architecture style. Due to the success, the exposition was extended through 1916, drawing 3.7 million visitors over that time. President Roosevelt recommended that the buildings be left as permanent additions. In 1977, Balboa Park was designated as a National Historic Landmark District. The San Diego Air and Space Museum opened in 1963. The museum contains life-sized replicas and models tracing the history of aviation. From hot air balloons to stealth technology and space flight, almost every type of flight is represented. The museum also features interactive exhibits including an aerial combat flight simulator and a 4D immersive theater. A few steps away is the San Diego Automotive Museum, which opened in December of 1988. It is home to a world-class collection of automobiles and motorcycles. Through its collections, exhibitions, and educational programs, the museum tells the story of the social and technological past, present, and future of motorized vehicles. Next, we pass by the House of Pacific Relations International Cottages. 34 groups representing various cultures work to promote multicultural goodwill and understanding. These groups provide educational and cultural programs to showcase the national traditions from around the world. The houses are open each Saturday and Sunday from noon to 5 p.m. On the weekends, there are often vendors selling art, souvenirs, or snacks throughout the park. We now reach the Spreckels Organ Pavilion, the world's largest outdoor pipe organ. It was a gift from the Spreckels brothers to the city of San Diego in preparation for the Panama, California Exposition. The organ has 80 ranks and 5,017 pipes ranging from the size of a pencil to 32 feet in length. If you'd like to hear it in person, free organ concerts are held each Sunday at 2 p.m. The Japanese Friendship Garden covers an area of 12 acres. It was built to express the friendship between San Diego and its Japanese sister city, Yokohama. Japanese design and techniques are adapted for San Diego's climate to highlight plants and flowers in the garden. The garden has a koi pond, an exhibit hall, and an activity center. A 200 cherry tree grove and azalea and camellia garden were recently added. At the entrance to the garden is a tea pavilion where you can order a variety of teas, sushi, soup, salads, and sandwiches. The House of Hospitality building is home to the offices for cultural and educational organizations, the Balboa Park Visitor Center, and the award-winning Prado restaurant. There is a ballroom and meeting rooms available for special occasions at the Prado. There is also a popular coffee stand just outside the restaurant. The Plaza de Panama sits at the heart of Balboa Park. Formerly a parking area, the space was converted to a pedestrian-friendly public space. At the center is the Plaza de Panama fountain. Visitors can relax here between museum visits, and there are often vendors nearby with refreshments. park visitors can ride the free tram from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. daily. The tram takes a loop around the park, stopping at each of the 3 major parking lots. Using the tram can get you within a 10-minute walking distance to most of Balboa Park's popular destinations. To the west of the plaza is the May S. Marcy Sculpture Garden and the Old Globe Theater. A professional theater company, the Old Globe produces plays and musicals throughout the year. This theater was built in 1935 and is a replica of the Globe Theatre in London, where many of William Shakespeare's plays were performed during his lifetime. The Globe Theatre was destroyed in an arson fire on 2 occasions, but with public support, the theater was rebuilt each time, and the Globe has become an internationally known theater complex. The Museum of Us is a museum of anthropology located in the historic California Quadrangle building. There are several permanent exhibits dedicated to the pre-Columbian history of the Americas, especially Native American cultures of Southern California and Mesoamerican civilizations such as the Maya. It is also home to one of the most important ancient Egyptian collections in the United States. The California Building and its tower were inspiration to the fictitious Xanadu estate in Orson Welles' classic film Citizen Kane. In the shadow of the California Building is the Alcazar Garden. This is a popular destination for photographers, and the design is inspired by the gardens of the Alcazar Castle in Seville, Spain, with fountains, a shaded pergola, and signature turquoise, blue, yellow, and green Moorish tiles. Next to the garden is the Palm Canyon Trail. It is a tropical oasis with more than 450 palms on 2 acres of land. The garden features a picturesque wooden footbridge leading from the Alcazar Gardens toward the Spreckels Organ Pavilion. This is somewhat of a hidden spot in Balboa Park, but there are excellent photo opportunities. Heading back toward the Plaza de Panama, we now reach the Museum of Art. The museum hosts a large collection of Spanish and Italian art with pieces by Francisco Goya, Giovanni Bellini, Rubens, and many more. The gallery has pieces ranging back in date as far as 5000 BC, and regular exhibitions bring new works of art from around the globe to San Diego. The Botanical Building was designed by Alfred D. Robinson for the 1915 Panama, California Exposition. It is one of the largest lath structures in the world, with a plant collection including more than 2,100 plants. Among the collection are orchid displays, palms, and seasonal displays. Next to the garden is a large lily pond. The pond is home to water lilies, lotus, koi fish, and turtles. Together with the adjacent lily pond and lagoon, the Botanical Building is one of the most recognizable landmarks and most photographed scenes in San Diego. In between visiting museums and attractions, there's plenty to see and do in Balboa Park. The park is full of scenery and culture. There are business offices, street performers, playgrounds, gardens, and many paths to explore. It's also a wonderful place to soak in the scenery and do some people watching. California's oldest scientific institution, the San Diego Society of Natural History, was founded in 1874, and this museum was dedicated in January of 1933. The museum is home to fossils, displays, murals, models, and other interactive exhibits. And from dinosaurs to the Ice Ages, these exhibits explore evolution and extinctions, ecologies, and other Earth processes. The Natural History Museum is also home to important collections studied by scientists around the world. The Fleet Science Center is a science museum and planetarium. When it was opened in 1973, it was the first science museum to combine an interactive science exhibit with a planetarium. The 76-foot diameter planetarium is used for both large format film and planetarium shows. The Science Center offers a wide variety of interactive exhibits that visitors can manipulate or participate in. More recent expansion added a virtual zone and motion simulator offering virtual rides. There's a rich history with much to explore here at Balboa Park. It's the kind of place where you can't see it all in one day. What we covered was just the tip of the iceberg. If you're planning to visit San Diego, set some time aside to experience these incredible museums and attractions. I hope you learned something new about Balboa Park. We'll have more videos coming soon, so subscribe and click the notification bell so you won't miss any of the upcoming videos. If you found the video useful, click the like button so others will have a chance to see the video. See you in the next one.